Well, cranky old lady, here we are at our 101st session of Rise of the Runelords. You guys, if y'all remember, y'all ended last session off sleeping in the attic of the old, I already forgot their Grawl homestead. Go ahead. I know I'd moved you guys because I was doing something. Oh no, I messed up. I will send you back there. That's fine. Y'all can see that. You'll see that again in just a second. Get a good eyeful. All right. So when you wake up next morning, I believe, or I guess, Rin, you're going to wake up here in just a couple hours because you have to do the second watch to take over for Musashi, right?
Yeah.
So when you come out of your trance to level up, you notice everybody asleep in their beds except for the bed that Kevin went to sleep in, and it is empty.
Is Kevin the one with the tattoo?
Yes. He's the one who kept us trying to run away, the jerk.
Should have killed him when we had the chance.
We leveled up.
You did.
Oh, I didn't know.
I do believe. I believe. Yeah, I think so.
What level are we actually? Level 8 or level 9?
Level Devin. You know this, don't you?
I don't know.
It should be. So Nars is level 7 right now.
Okay, it should be level 7. I think that's probably right.
Mine says.
Let me check.
I haven't leveled up, so
Nars is level 8.
7.
Yeah, mine says I'm level 8 already, so I guess I already leveled up at some point. I don't remember.
No,
I think I leveled up last time when we finished the last fight.
Yeah. So yeah, you're all good. You're level 8.
Okay, so I still need to level up. Gotcha.
All right. Drop Kip over here. So, what do you do?
Well, everybody else is still sleeping.
Sound asleep.
Okay. Can I leave? Can I percept for some tracks? I mean, like, obviously he didn't stay in the house, but like if I go look out the window or go outside, can I get an idea where he's headed?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go out. You go outside. Roll survival. I guess. I think survival is what is for tracks.
So I'm assuming I didn't hear anything with my passive when I did my watch then?
No, sir. I believe we actually had you roll. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I didn't get it.
You rolled a 19 perception, and he rolled a 26 stealth.
Ah.
Yeah. So
that's 20.
With a 20 survival, you can definitely tell like there are some tracks in the ground, and with as heavy as it's been raining, you can see some fresh boot prints deep. They really stuck in the mud, leading away from the house and towards the woods.
Towards the woods in a southerly or northerly direction?
They appear to be a northerly direction.
So he's probably headed to the fort anyway. How much time is left for these guys to wake up?
I think 5 or 6 hours. I did an 8-hour rest, and so.
Okay. I want to wake up Eyepatch.
Yeah, he kind of. It's hard to wake up at first. This is the first real night's sleep he's gotten in a while. And once you finally get him to stir, he. Yeah. What do you need there, lass? Sorry, and he pushes Kib off the bed and thunks to the ground with a loud meow.
Trying to keep the noise down a bit, but your man is gone. His tracks seem to lead northernly towards the fort that we're headed towards. I'm not sure if it's worth waking everyone else up over this, but I'm not sure why he'd be headed that way by himself. He may be going there to raise an alarm, or I don't know. You know him better than I do.
Oh, this is concerning. It really is. Now, Kevin's a coward. So I mean, I'm sure you could tell by his nature how he was acting. But him going towards the fight is definitely something unusual for him. He's in damn. Look, and he stands up and he grabs his bow, and shakes Kib again, who's just curled up on the floor asleep. And he says, "Look, I'll go out after him. You folks get your sleep. Meet me at the fort in the morning."
Aye, I think we can do that.
All right. And so Jakardos, he is going to bundle up and set off to follow the tracks.
Hope that doesn't bite us in the ass later. Everybody needs their rest, though.
Yeah,
I don't want to wake anyone else up.
Absolutely. It's not a bad idea. I got to move him to the GM layer, though. Boop. Actually, I guess I really don't. All right, so you guys all wake up in the morning, fresh and awake. Vale, is a little confused until you explain to him that Cavan left and Jakardos went to find him. So he vows to stick with you guys until you get to the fort.
So does that mean we get to try him as a traitor when we see him next?
Yeah. He says, "He better have a damn good excuse for running off on us, especially with that goddamn tattoo. He's got to answer some questions for me." He draws his axe. He says, "There's only one kind of justice that we take care of here in the Black Arrows."
Musashi's gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna need this," then hands him a rag.
I wonder if that tattoo is more than a pleasure ship. He may be a coward, but cowards don't go to danger.
Well, that's true, but
they can go to some other boss.
Yes, but the only other boss he has is on that ship. Unless that ship is over by the fort.
Ship is at the bottom of the lake.
the ship sank. It did. We were called out to investigate, and see what we could pull from the bottom, but found no one. At least no one living.
Well, I don't think we've heard
Did
the
you
end of
find the
that
right
story.
number dead?
Well, there were many that were presumed stuck inside the boat. You see that we couldn't quite get all the way down to it. But, Mom, a boat like that, a fire like that, there's not many who can survive if they were on board.
But
you
there
do
would
make
be
a good point.
evidence of people. Of parts of people.
Oh, that
If
there
there
was.
was no evidence of people, then where were they, if not on the boat?
Oh, well, as I say, there were many that perished, but it would be hard to put an exact number. You're not wrong, though, Mom. Yeah, there could have been someone who escaped, or someone who started the fire.
Of course, I'm not wrong. I got more experience than you. I'm much older.
She is a lot older. I'm curious. How old?
Well, sir, I'm only 17. I might look old. He's obviously like 45.
And Sorsha?
Oh, maybe not that much older.
That mark is just a slave mark. He's going back to his new master.
And don't you forget it.
So am I.
Oh, you must tell me where you go spa.
Where are we going?
So you guys, you decided you were going to head north to the fort, correct? Yep. I believe your plan of entrance into the fort was through the tunnels, right?
Yeah, the electric jellyfish or whatever.
Yeah, the electric lizards or something like that. Yeah, shocker lizards. Well, that's awful convenient. Actually, it really is, for more than one reason. But you guys, gonna remove him. you'll look at your screen, you'll see a lighted area where you can see most of the fort.
Mhm.
And you'll find your characters down in the bottom right-hand corner of that lighted area.
And a bunch of big dudes in the fort.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna crawl underneath all of them.
Yes. Now,
Is that a
look
short
over
joke
here.
on me?
Oh no, we're gonna crawl. You're just gonna walk.
Okay, I can do that.
Better for posture.
Just remember, go for the nuts. They go down quicker.
Do we come across Jakardos in the woods on the way, or is he out here waiting for us as we approach?
Jakardos, you do not see him. You continue to follow the tracks, and right on top of the deep boot tracks, you can see if you roll well enough, which I'm sure you guys will take your time and see, you can see some very faint tracks leading alongside where Jakardos and Kib have been tracking, but you've not caught up with them yet. The tracks seem to lead over in this direction into the waterfall, which coincidentally is the direction you guys were heading. But I want any one of you who wants to roll a D100, please, sir.
Oh,
Or ma'am.
I'll let someone other than me.
You,
Unless you guys really want me to decide the fate.
So you're looking for over 50.
Nice.
Okay.
You got a 91.
Nice. Right as you step out into this clearing, you notice an ogre has just passed by in this direction. You see his back as he is walking past this clearing of trees, and you just barely missed that first encounter.
So it looked like he's a patrol.
Yes, he's definitely on a patrol. Yeah.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
All right. As you walk north, for roughly hour, 2 hours, in the pouring rain, talons of lightning claw at the sky, casting pale light on the mountainside below. The lightning storm reveals a grim fortress of dark gray stone, standing sentinel over the valley, huddled desperately at the base of two sheer cliffs. Crumbling 15-foot-high walls ring the citadel. The stone pitted and cratered from hurled boulders and ogre hooks. Like the face of a veteran with decades of winter built under his belt, the fort's craters, cracks, and scars are a testament to its battle-weary history. A stone keep, a stubborn shadow against the mountainside, rises from beyond the worn walls, a single tower jutting up from the ramparts like an ugly broken tooth. Nearby, a rushing curtain of white water cascades down the mountainside into a large pool just outside the fort's walls. That pool over here, like I said, that is where you will find the entrance to your caves. You see over here, you see your sluice gate, right? Which is another way into the fort if you decide. That's the poop gate, in case you don't know what a sluice gate is. And you also do have the option of if you fly, again, these walls are only 15 feet high. You can go in from above.
I think we should stick to the plan and continue to follow the path of Jakarta's footprints here.
All right.
Sounds
You do
best.
so, and I'm actually, you guys will move your characters over towards this little square right here. I actually have to break a little bit of the illusion and change the map for a second, because there you go. Oh, there we go. Can you see yourselves?
I can see myself.
Okay, there you go.
I'm
I had to change
swimming
the
in the
map.
lake.
I had to change the map for a second because you can't quite see the
You can't move me.
tunnels. That is weird.
Yeah, I had to put a new one down because I can't access that character that's over there.
Okay. You might need to grab a new one. Then I'll delete you and that guy. Okay, you grab your bird too. And Vale, Theranos, he'll follow you. All right. Reveal areas.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, hurt me bad.
All right. 12. All right. Waterfall Cave. As you approach, and step through this waterfall, you can probably not much difference in the waterfall on your shoulders versus the rain that's been falling on you for a couple of days now. The floor of this cave, B12, is dotted with puddles, patches of pale moss and fungus that grow in sheets on the wall. While to the north, a 5-foot wide passageway angles up into the darkness. A walkway of soggy planks leads from this opening southwest to an opening curtained by cascades of falling water. That's the one you just came out. You just walked in through. So you can go north or you can go back out through your cave wall.
Musashi, you want to take point?
Might as well.
Nars, follow him.
Yeah.
We'll keep our archer and caster in the back, and this other guy could be fourth in line.
All right.
I can't turn my character around.
All right. So yeah, and Vale.
Vale, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get their names, man.
No, it's good.
Vale.
All right.
Are you saying it's a veiled threat?
So as you move forward, the floors, walls, and ceiling of this cool, damp cave are coated from floor to ceiling in soft, dark gray fungus. Several crates are stacked in a nook to the northeast. This cave seems to be used as a storage area. And sitting on top of 2 crates, you see, as they've wandered from a deeper part of the cave, 2 shocker lizards.
Have they noticed us?
They have. They're looking at you kind of cockeyed, as you step to the edge of their room.
Can I roll a dungeoneering to see if they're actually a threat, or is it just lizards that won't mess with us unless they're messed with?
I'll go ahead and give you this one, even without the dungeoneering. That you be able to know, like shocker lizards have, they're known for inhabiting caves along rivers and ocean sides, kind of watery caves. And they are very territorial. They won't fuck with you until you get within a certain distance of them, and then they're going to come at you, like swans defending eggs.
I want to turn to Sorsha. You have any idea what to do here? Any way we can bypass them?
I have some command. Sure.
Wonder if I remember what they eat.
They eat meat, preferably fresh. Sephora said something.
I have hide from animals and commune with birds.
Okay, they're not birds.
Okay, so.
But what about hide? Talk about hide from animals. What does that do?
If I can. Cannot sense the warded creatures. Even extraordinary or supernatural sensory capabilities such as blind sight, sense, and cannot detect the local warded creatures.
Okay. How many people can it be cast on?
One creature per level.
One creature per level.
Now, I do have a speak with animals. I wonder if I could alert them to some food that's just on the edge of this waterfall and they would scamper by us to get the food.
Maybe. They're not very intelligent, so they might not understand. But
Shit, this might be our only chance to actually cast hide from animals and use it.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
True. I mean, we can do that if
worth a
you
shot.
like.
Yeah,
Animals cannot sense warded
That's a
creatures. That's it.
What class is it? Is it your ranger class?
Ranger 1.
Ranger and druid. Okay, so yeah, you have 5 levels of ranger, so you can cast it on up to 5 people.
Cool.
There's 6 in your party, so you could use 2 castings and get everybody.
All right.
Now, is that going to burn too many of your spell slots that we should be concerned about it?
She's a ranger.
I don't ever use my spells.
Okay, carry on then.
All right.
All right.
Do I need to do it twice?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Vale, who's in charge here? Who seems like they're taking most lead?
Musashi's taking point.
Yeah, I'm taking point.
Okay. Well, Vale reaches up and grabs you by the shoulder, and he says, "Look, all right. We can go straight. Wait, he's Irish, so we can go straight, yeah. Or and we'll end up, on the outside of the barracks. I'm completely losing my goddamn accent. Fuck it, doesn't matter. He's like, this area right here to the right is the armory, and there's a secret door that'll take us to the back of the new barracks where all the ogres are sleeping."
Musaj is gonna look at him. What time is it currently?
It is early, but early in the morning.
I'm gonna ask him. You think the ogres are still actually asleep, or you think we set traps for them for when they go to bed?
I know your friend there. He points to Norris. He's like, you said that there was a lot coming and going from this building, anyways, right?
As far as we know, yeah.
Yeah, and ogres are real lazy. Like I'm sure, even if they're not asleep, we'll catch some of them in this building. But look, if you don't want to make a racket, I understand. If you'd rather go in around the other side, maybe we can do that. There's also, look, over here, like beside our our secret door. It's also to the right. There's a cave that leads to our prison cells, right? And you can go through the prison cells. They've not been used in decades. There should be no one down there. We can go through the prison cells and come up into the basement floor. So we really got 3 ways to come out of here and into the fort. Behind the barracks, or up into the basement floor through the prison cells, or over into the main part of the fort, north, near this wall right here.
Do you think they'd be able to fit through the prison area?
Oh, I doubt it. It's real small. It's real small down there. It's they can probably squeeze, but I mean it's barely large enough for a man to walk down these stairs. And besides, Kevin's been tasked with care of that for the last few years. We've not had prisoners down there in some time. No one should know about the place.
Which way is easier access into the fort? Like, which one will lead to the inside of the fort? Like the barracks, we go out to the barracks, we go into the courtyard.
Well, going in through the prison cells will lead us inside the main keep, in the basement of the main keep. But there is a way in through the wall if we go out into the main courtyard. And also, behind the barracks is entering into the main courtyard as well.
If we go through the prison, we might have a chance, to set up a base of operations there.
Mm-hmm. If you
place to fall back to.
Nars interrupts. He's like, and you said the person that ran away was in charge of keeping the prison clean. The one that ran from the house, the one with the mark that leads to a new master, runs through the prison.
Yes. And if y'all do your survival checks, which I probably should have led with this when you entered the room, that is where the tracks go.
So we could be walking into whatever trap he's got set up.
Yeah. So cabins and
Or he could have widened it so they come in.
You said that the prison hasn't been used with y'all. We don't know if they're using the prison or not. We are assuming that they can't get down, but who says they didn't knock down some walls and throw some people in there? I say we go through the barrack, take out their numbers while they sleep if there's someone's asleep. Or
It's not a
set
bad
traps.
idea, but if they've got Jacardos, they could use him as a hostage.
Well, you mentioned about going through the armory. Is there any anything useful in the armory that we could use?
Bunch of mundane stuff in the armory, really.
Nothing as good as the stuff we have now.
Yeah. If you cast Detect Magic, you find a small bundle of magical arrows stuffed into the armory.
I think going through the prison is a mistake. I think we should go through the barracks and thin out our numbers. Jacardo came in here. He knew what he was getting into. He knows the layout of this fort better than we do.
If he knows the layout of the fort better than we do, why would he go straight into there?
Following Kevin's tracks.
There's a reason There's a reason he left.
Well, you two are the strategists. I'll back you up.
I say thin the numbers, and if the coward who was trying to leave us the whole time left to scurry back here, there's something more important in that prison for him, that he's willing to deal with ogres to get it, and that worries me.
So
What's
armory, is it?
What's the guy that's with us?
Vale.
And the one that left, his name is what? Kip?
Jacardos. His pet is Kib.
Okay. No, the coward guy.
Oh, Cabin.
Cabin. Val, how much do you trust Cabin? Like,
None.
how much do you trust him?
I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. We'd have been back here in time to stop the assault if it hadn't been for Cabin.
You look like a pretty big dude, so it looks like you could throw him pretty far.
Well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I don't trust him at all.
You don't trust him, so why should we follow him?
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Although
I say we thin out the ogre
Jacardo
numbers
can
and
take him.
be ready for a trap that's set up by some other master.
Honestly, metagame, I think either way we go, we're just kind of screwed.
Yep.
Well, we're not going to make it out of this place without fighting off all these guys anyway, so...
Yeah.
yeah, but you do have stealth options. I mean, y'all have y'all have endless options. That's why I'm being quiet.
Do you want to go into the armory and get these, whatever this magic source is? To start?
Magic arrows.
Maybe we can take a peep out the door or whatever windows they have in there and see what it's looking like in the courtyard.
Wouldn't hurt.
That sounds like a solid idea.
I'd like to find out if they're all walking around already armed or if they're actually putting their weapons in the armory.
Maybe we could lock it from the inside and they can't arm themselves.
Exactly. Or, as Musashi would say, burn it to the ground.
Makes a great distraction, especially if it goes boom.
Oh, we could. I can start fire.
Okay, well, let's get past these lizards and pop our heads up in the armory and see what's up.
All right. So, with your hide from animals, you are able to slip past these lizards perfectly fine. How long does this last, by the way?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right.
10 minutes of
Per level.
All right.
An
So
hour?
you'll have an hour of hiding from animals. Okay, so that's pretty good. Jeez, that's fucking crazy.
Kelly's bird is like totally lost, has no idea what to do.
Just flying circles overhead. Where'd Master go?
Well, she can make that call. She can call him to her.
You're right.
So you
Confuse the crap out of the lizard when they hear that screech, though.
you
Maybe we
stick
should
your
find a way
head.
to weaponize the lizards since they're shockers. Like pick it up and throw it at somebody.
Oh, by the way,
Any-
go ahead and add 6 magic arrows to your inventory. Whoever is going to take those 6 magic arrows
I would say our handy bowman should have it.
until you identify them.
Or Bone Woman. Shit.
Can I attempt to identify them now, or
You can give it a shot. This be a halfway decent roll.
I have done nothing?
No.
What do you need? You need spellcraft, or do
Yeah.
you need
Yeah, you can give it a spellcraft.
like a 26? Will that do?
26 is it's very good. You identify these as +2 shocking burst arrows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nars points to the label on the stand that you found the arrows on that says +2. Shocking burst arrows.
Brilliant.
Well, we need a distraction. Hit one in the butts, and he will notice.
You stick your head out of this this secret door, and you realize you are in the middle of a small alleyway between this hidden door, which looks like a stone wall, and the back of the barracks. As far as you can see, you see one ogre pacing back and forth here on one end of this this barracks. He does have a large weapon attached to him. It looks like mostly their weapons are on them, and they have not much use of the smaller black arrow weapons.
Yeah, so it's probably not going to do good to burn this place down. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
go into the armory, or should we just back into the door?
If you take a peek in the window,
Sure.
maybe you'll find out if there's people in the barracks.
Sure.
Okay, well, only
I'll
one of
roll
us needs
perception.
to. Okay.
Who's tall enough to look out that window?
Oh yeah, I would fail that,
Let's
wouldn't I?
look.
I'm too short.
I wanna. You can try and send the bird. I don't know how good that'll do.
Oh, no.
Into a small building.
Oh,
Well, not a
I
small
don't-
building, but into a building full of ogres. All right,
Yeah,
As long as
Nars.
there's no
20
spiders.
25 looking through the window.
All right. Well, you also hit me with a stealth while you're looking through the window. It'll be a fairly easy stealth. I mean,
Stealth? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
all right. You creep up to the window and look inside and see no less than 12 ogres milling about inside of this building. As you turn to move back, you roll your ankle and knock over a barrel. And this guy, turns his head and looks in that direction. Give
I
me
cast prestidigitation.
reflex.
Oh, I want to cast prestidigitation and hide him.
Do it. Reflex.
Doing it. Oh, I got a reflex for that?
27.
27's a good reflex too. Devin?
No, I'm doing it.
Okay. 23. Yeah.
23.
Nice. You flatten yourself out on the ground, and Rin, thinking quickly, makes you the same color as the dirt. And this foolish ogre goes, must have been the wind. And he moves away. Okay.
Skyrim.
Yeah, I was thinking that exact thing. Just,
An arrow sticking out of his head, and he's like, it must have been the wind.
oh, the wind is strong today.
All right.
Just scratches his head and knocks out the arrow.
Yeah, you see there are a significant amount of ogres inside the building.
Maybe we can burn this building down.
Sashi grabs his sword. Can we? Or should we just back up?
The wood looks pretty dry.
It's raining, though.
That's a fair point. You're gonna have to find some kind of accelerant.
It's magic wood. It looks really dry even though it's raining.
That's a fair. I keep forgetting that it's raining. Yeah, you'll have to find some kind of accelerant. But I'll let you burn this building if that's what you want to do. You just gotta
keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out for accelerants.
Boom.
So
Yeah,
this is
make
the
sure our friend
this is
isn't
the old
actually
barracks,
captured
right?
in that building.
This is the new barracks.
so this is the other where we
Oh.
would have led into, right?
Yeah. This is the one you would have let into. Did I say old
Okay.
barracks before?
No, I just know there's old barracks and new barracks. I didn't
Yeah.
know which barracks. You just said barracks.
Yeah. The reason this is the new barracks, and the reason that the Black Arrows still use the old barracks, and I'm pretty sure I said this in the last session, but that was like a month and a half ago, is that the new barracks are a death trap. That they would be hard to escape from, and this is where I believe we talked about fire. Even is that a fire would most likely kill everybody inside.
And these ogres are in the new barracks.
Yes.
Okay.
The ogres, if you sit around and you listen to them for a second at the new barracks, they talk about. You hear them talking about how much they like this because this one not stink of human like most other buildings on fort. This is nice. Smell like ogre now. That's why they're using this building, because the humans don't. It doesn't smell clean.
Can I hear any non-ogre sounds or evidence of anybody else who may be in there? Or just ogres?
Just ogres. Just ogres. Yep. No humans.
Should we double back and try one of the other exits then?
Do that. All right. Yeah. Towards this way is the prison cells, and towards this way is deeper underground to come out on the other side of the. Excuse me. The other side of the courtyard.
I think everybody wanted to try the other side of the courtyard, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, we.
The
that
prison
was the
cells
other
might
way
be
to go.
dangerous, but it does put us in the main keep, which would allow us to get to the head of this army pretty quickly.
True.
Go for the trap or not the trap? I'm up for whatever you guys want.
Well, we got to make a split decision because Casey's got to go, and so do I.
Okay. I guess let's head to
Let's
the trap.
do a 50-50. Let's do a 50-50 roll.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Okay.
All right. 1D100.
Under 50, we go.
Under 50. Under 50,
To the
we go to
prison.
the other. Okay, cool. We go to the prison. Over 50, we go to the other side of the courtyard.
There we go. 42.
Damn.
Time to go to jail.
All right.
Nice.
I like this.
Time to get shot in the face with an arrow.
Yep.
You get shot in the knee with
Now
an
we-
That wind
we
really
wanna-
bites, doesn't it?
We
That
want to
ruins
approach
my
this thing.
adventuring career.
Whoever's in the lead needs to approach this thing as stealthy as possible to try to get a jump on whatever could be waiting in there.
I'm not
And you
the stealthiest
might-
thing.
Might want to switch out me and Musashi.
I've
Yeah.
got- Okay, what's your stealth, Nars?
4.
I've got a
Mine's a
plus 8
1.
to my stealth.
You got something go boom too, so we can
But-
blast a bunch of stuff.
Aren't you a little squishy?
Not as squishy as you think.
Okay, cool. And you take it.
Okay, then that's what we'll
Or-
do next time.
Unless
Sounds good.
Kelly's character has better stealth.
She's
Um,
squishy.
Pretty
Or
sure
somebody-
Kelly's character has a really
Or somebody
good
has
stealth.
invisible.
Yeah, I think I do have good stealth.
Did the whole map just change for you guys, or is it still like
Yes.
that one piece that?
No,
It
the
looks
whole map
beautiful.
The whole map changed, and it
Okay.
makes a lot more sense now when we're talking. Thank you.
changed. It raining and the sun came up.
Well, I mean, like
For a
it
split
was.
second, the cloud passed.
Yeah.
And now all the wood is dry.
Yes.
Well,
The
I've
most
got
important thing.
fire belly. I burnt down a bridge across a river in the rain. I'm pretty sure I could light this on fire.
I say we pick up a lizard, shake it like a grenade, and throw it in there.
I love that
That
idea.
will make me angry, but don't do it.
I think we should hold off on burning that place down until we need a distraction, and we should
Yeah.
check out what's in the prison first.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know we're here yet. We have to jump on them.
Yep.
Yep.
I would agree. Go in silent, then make a hell of a lot of noise.
And just so you know, I was talking the whole session on mute, so
Oh.
y'all missed a lot of stuff I was saying. It was
Oh
like,
no.
it's okay.
So
I was just saying that this guy's a slave because he has that tattoo and he's returning to his master, but I was saying it in a very, very, very better way.
Oh, I wish I would have heard
wait,
that.
we did hear you say that.
Not the
Did
first 20 times.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. That sucks.
It's okay. The last couple of times it was like, yeah, he has a tattoo. He's returning to his master. The other time was very poetic.
All right, cool. So in what, 2-3 weeks?
All right. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll tell you the date because let's see. 28th case will be off. 4th will be off. So the 11th of June.
Okay.
That work for everybody?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know
so-
if I'll tell you later. All right.
So I just I'll end the recording. But yeah, I'm sorry if the